Okay.
Every time.
Of course, gotta do it every time.
Are you doing our drinks?
Oh yeah.
We're doing our drinks this time. Oh.
Let's start the show. Okay. Hi.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. Hi, how you doing? I see you again. Hi. Oh, let's just stay here and say this. Do people want to just watch us hug? Probably not. All right. So this movie review is going to be a little bit quicker, or much quicker, because we didn't do any notes on it or anything like we usually do. We kind of just decided to bang it out real quick. And
That's what she said.
You know, I said it in my head, and I thought, I'm always making dumb jokes like that. I swear to God, in my head, I was like, I'm going to let this one go. And then there you go. So you just never know. So the movie we're going to review, this one is Split. And we're actually dressed for the occasion. If you can see, I got my Split shirt.
And I got my two skulls.
She's got her Split shirt, and then look at mine. Whoa! Oh, it splits! It splits! Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? Alright, so anyways, this is actually my Hemlock. I don't know, it's a not a very known band, but they're cool. I got to meet the guys once, and in Hayward. Long story. Anyways, Hemlock, check them out. They rock. Okay.
This shirt scares kids, so don't wear it at a park.
Yeah, you don't want to wear this when you're going out to church or anything like that. Yeah.
as we may have learned.
Z Hadway. That's what she said. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was waiting for. I thought where did our drummer go? Okay, I guess he left early for the night. I was expecting a little tap. So the movie Split, which was another Shyamalan Ding Dong, M. Night Shyamalan movie. He wrote and directed it, and it was really good. Mm-hmm. I liked it a lot. I like M. Night Shyamalan. Like, he gets a hard rap from some people.
On certain movies. But then there's movies that are like epic.
Yeah.
And then there's other movies that are like...
The Sixth Sense was one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I like, The Lady in the Water, The Village, all of the other ones, even ones that didn't get as much reviews, whatever.
I own all of his movies. Yeah. I love every movie. I think they're all really good.
Science was great, dude.
I think it's good because he makes up movies. He doesn't take a book and make it into a movie. He doesn't. Yeah. I mean, he has his own creativity and he makes it into a movie, which is rare these days to find a director who's not
especially these days. Now everything's just being redone or just based off of this, or it's a comic, which is fine, And he does tie into like comic type themes and comic things, Even David Dunn, like we were just talking about, the DD and how
superheroes
always, what was his name? Stan Lee always had all of his characters, with the same letters and stuff.
Yeah.
But so Split came out in 2016, so it's not too old. And do you have a synopsis or a little thing?
Well, it stars James McAvoy. We just talked about that. James McAvoy.
McVoy. It's McVoy.
McAvoy. It's Anya Taylor-Joy.
Sorry, personal joke. Sorry.
Anya Taylor-Joy. Betty Buckley. Anya
Taylor-Joy is one of the main girl. There's three girls that get kidnapped by James McAvoy. What's his name again? Actual name? Does it even say there? I can't remember. Dennis, I think is his main name. Because it's Split, as you can. By the way, spoiler alerts. I say this every video. Spoiler alerts. So if you don't want spoiler alerts, don't watch. It's about split personalities. That's where the name Split comes from. Billy
Milligan.
And then he's got other characters that are kind of wrestling between all the split personalities. And there's basically one split personality that doesn't surface until the end of the movie, and that's the one struggling to come out. That they're all kind of.
Oh wait, that's not his name.
I think it was Dennis. Either way, whatever it was. Like we said, we didn't do any notes. I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Burns. Wasn't his name Mr. Burns?
Yes.
Or was it Millhouse? It was something like that.
Millhouse.
But they're all kind of bubbling out, and the Anna, whatever her name was, she's like the main character of the three girls, and then the Buckley lady, she is the doctor, his psychiatrist, therapist.
Kevin Wendell Crumb.
Oh.
Because they had to write it on the paper.
That was his real name. Yes. Say Kevin Wendell Crumb at the end. Yes. Kevin Wendell Crumb.
And she had to say the whole thing. Yeah, had to say the whole thing for him to get out of his characters.
Yeah. And it's cool though, because he ends up working at I guess he works at a zoo, right? And he's kind of like underground.
I don't think he's working there. I think he just happens to find that's where his lair ends up becoming.
Okay.
Because they found it later, and remember they're scanning over everything, and they're like, my God, like someone actually lives down here.
Right, yeah. Somebody was hiding out down below.
I think he was just hiding there,
yeah. But it kind of touches on to, it's what's kind of cool, what I really like about it is how it touches on like how and I think there's some truth to this. They've been studying this, how the body and the mind can almost trick itself into doing things that you couldn't do because you believe it. So the power of suggestion, if you truly believe it, you can do it. I'm not saying if you truly believe you can fly, you can jump off a building and fly.
No.
But like you can change your DNA and change stuff inside you. And they've actually studied where people with split personalities, one personality will have high cholesterol and the other one will have low cholesterol. Yeah. Stuff like that. Really strange stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what the doctor was saying in this movie, is that she was thinking that her perspective of multi-personality people is that they have a part of the brain that they've opened up more than an average person, right, and that she thinks they're the more advanced humans than we are because they have something additional that they're able to do that we cannot do. So she thinks that's like the future of humans.
And to kind of jump ahead a little bit, and like I said, give away a little bit of the movie here, so you may want to watch the movie first before you watch this.
Yeah.
But when he finally reaches that main bad guy character, whatever, like one of the beliefs is that he's got skin of like leather that basically can't be hurt, and he ends up getting shot, and it still hurts him, but it's like but way less than it would someone else. It like barely penetrates his skin, and
he's
it's
able to live after 5 shots.
Yeah, literally, like when he becomes like that final personality, it's like the veins are popping out. It's like he becomes almost bigger, and he's like just what I mean. It's not like the Hulk or whatever, where it's just insane. It's not believable, but it's somewhat believable. You know what I mean? Where the Hulk is just so crazy. Yeah. But it's like the way they do this movie. It's like everything's still kind of within realm a little bit, what you can believe.
Like he still looked like himself, but he was just different. He just looked like
he took a big shot of testosterone and steroids right before, or something like what someone maybe couldn't do.
I mean, he was able to climb a wall.
Yeah. Okay. So there was some parts that were a little bit. But
that's what they said. The Beast was able to climb walls. He was able to run faster. Yeah. And even that one scene when they were the dog and the 2 security guards were in the train station, and they were like, the dog started barking, and he's like, it has to be a dog because he only barks at animals.
Well, right,
and he barked at him because
he thought it was an animal. A beast. Yeah, he smelled like a beast.
He smelled like a beast. Yeah. Like he changed his DNA in a way to where he became a beast.
And the guy, what's his name again? I'm sorry, James McAvoy. He does such a good job of between each personality, and I think that shows a lot of talent for an actor to. Obviously, actors, that's their talent, is to play different characters, but to play a bunch of different characters in one movie and still have you believe he's that character each time he switches over.
Yes.
Really good. And one has a list, one is this way, one is that way.
One's a kid. And
so
that's the dance scene. Like he's in the room and he wants to show her the radio, moves, and he just starts. Oh my God, believe it or not, there is some funny parts in it. Yeah, it's definitely a serious, more creepy movie, but there's a couple, which M. Night Shyamalan's good at doing, always throwing in a few funny, parts. And he has to always show up in his movie.
Yeah, always does a little cameo,
which I love. I love that he does that. It's so good.
Conceited bastard. No, I'm just kidding. But
if he was conceited, he'd be like the main character.
Yeah. And they even like I said, we're just going to be kind of quick, so we're jumping around and we're going to quick it up here.
Yeah.
Is that a phrase?
Quick it up?
Quick it up. We're going to quick it up here, y'all.
We're quicking it.
We're quicking it. And that's our new term, quicking it. Trademark, copyright, don't use it. You, right there.
I'm looking at you.
Hey, Deborah. Put
that pencil down.
Put the pencil down. I should have went with the guy name since more guys watch YouTube. But anyways.
Deborah?
I said I should have went with the guy's name.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you did.
Mike. Someone named Mike is watching this. Mike, come on, Mike. John. All right. God, we take jokes too far. Yeah. I forgot the point I was going to make.
You don't know us, but we're crazy.
This movie actually ties into Unbreakable, which is kind of cool. Bruce Willis, Unbreakable, if you saw that. And, at the end of Split or Unbreakable, where you see Bruce Willis. At the end of this movie, at Split, he kind of gets away. He's
a little small cameo.
Yeah, and he has just a quick little 2-second cameo at the very, or maybe 10-second cameo at the very end. And
Bruce Willis's character.
He's like all of a sudden he's just in the movie at the very end. There's
David
like
Dunn.
Little David Dunn from Unbreakable. Yeah. And they're talking about these girls. They're talking when they're reporting on. The Beast or whatever, getting away or whatever. They're like, these girls are like, oh, that's weird. That's like that one guy a long time ago. What was his name? And then Bruce Willis shows up to him and he goes, Mr. Glass. Yeah. And if you watch Unbreakable, Samuel
L.
Jackson's main character was Mr. Glass, and he was the one that got away, and it's, that whole thing.
The ultimate villain.
Yeah, the ultimate villain.
I love it.
And then it even ties into them wearing purple. Like the bad guys always wearing purple, and the guys wearing green, which apparently is something M. Night Shyamalan did in both movies, which we didn't even catch or notice. Sorry. And then my conspiratorial mind, purple, with the Masons, all this kind of stuff. We want to get into all that.
I don't think he went that far.
He might have. M. Shyamalan, he does a lot of, he wears a lot of San Francisco Giants hats, and that's not what I was trying to say. So he says that, Mr. Glass, and so you can realize, are they going to connect the movies? And apparently there's supposed to be a third one, but he says he's not interested in doing it right now. He doesn't know if he ever will do it.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
he says he doesn't know. It's all about his mindset. Like when he walks into that room and starts writing, will it be a third one or will it be a completely different movie? He doesn't.
I think he doesn't
go by the book. I think he should do it.
I think he should, and I think he will. And I also think he's also, he writes movies and stuff, so he understands intrigue. Yeah. So I think if he comes out and says, "Yeah, I'll do it eventually. Yeah, I'm going to do it," everyone's kind of like, "Oh, when's it going to be?"
Surprisingly comes
and
out.
Then it just kind of dies out. I don't know what that is. It popped up.
It's fine.
And then it kind of just dies out a little bit, and people lose interest. So I think he's more like, no. He wants people to be interested or forget about it. And then when it does come, people are like, "Oh man, this is," So it just breaks.
They'll be really excited. Yeah.
So
I know.
I think he will.
Psyched.
He just doesn't want to have anyone be looking forward to it because he might not do it for another 5 or 10 years. Who knows?
Sure.
But I definitely think he will.
How far apart Unbreakable was compared to Split.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not even.
Yeah, because Split was just recent, and Unbreakable was, like 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago, right?
It was right after, I See Dead People.
Sixth Sense?
Sixth Sense.
Was it after that one?
Yeah, I thought it was right after it.
Was it? I thought it was a little bit after The Village or something. Anyways, I get them all mixed up. Lady in the Water, The Village, all that stuff.
They're all great.
I don't know why I just thought it was the funny scene that signs when they come in, they're all wearing the tinfoil hats because it helps block the brainwaves. I thought that part was great.
So good.
But so why did I talk about that? No.
Yeah,
so anyways, that's about it. We don't have a lot of fun facts. I don't think. Did you have anything else you wanted to read or anything?
I just kind of pulled up some stuff, and there's one thing that I found kind of interesting is that the inspiration of the movie was based on a real multiple personality guy named Billy Milligan. I said that earlier. This is the real guy. And he was arrested or charged for 3 counts of rape, and he indicated it was his other personalities that did it. And so he was the first person to ever be diagnosed with multiple personality disorder. I can say that. So yeah. And I guess here they name all of his personalities, but I don't think it matters.
No, read them all. People want to hear every single one. Yeah. I'm sure that's what they want to hear.
I don't think that's worth it. And the movie was based where M. Night Shyamalan, his hometown is Philadelphia.
Which I did not know.
Philly's stickers were everywhere, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember actually seeing that now as you say it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to sound like I remember. I don't remember.
I don't. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, sounds good.
Totally remember that.
And then the 24, I guess, in addition to, the main character, the guy with multiple personalities, he had 24 personalities, and I guess this film was filmed in 24 frames a second.
Which is slower. Usually I think it's around 60 or something like that. But I know that's what the latest recorder I use to record my video game stuff is 60 frames per second, so I think that's kind of where most movies are at. I don't know. I know that some movies will do 24 and 30 and stuff like that because it gives a different feel and different look to the movie, a little more of a realistic look, which is so true now because that's my biggest thing. I'm getting sidetracked here, but that's my biggest thing about a lot of movies now with the CGI. It's gotten so much CGI where it's like, whoa, look at this explosion. It looks too fake to me nowadays.
Yes.
I was watching Beverly Hills Cop out of all movies. I know that's an older movie.
Oh my gosh.
But there's an opening scene where the guy is being chased by the cops in his truck because he was selling illegal cigarettes and everything. And they do this scene where he turns down the street and he crashes into all these cars. And I was watching it going, man, this looks so real compared to how movies are now.
They just had stunt doubles that actually ran into
and they
cars.
really did run into a bunch of cars. So it probably costs way more money to do that scene than the CGI scenes cost now. It probably costs a lot of money to do it over and over, but the scene looks so good because you really see these cars smash and you can tell there's nothing fake about it. And it almost looks better than the movies do nowadays. So I kind of am hoping they'll start to go back to that where they can somehow intermix the CGI with more realism.
Yeah, it's getting a little too far.
Especially the superheroes and the comic book movies.
Star Wars and all those. I mean,
you have to.
You kind of have to.
You really
You're
can.
in space.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's certain movies that are based on like nowadays or whatever, and then they have like a fake dog, and you're kind of like, why?
Yeah.
Why not just have a real dog in there?
Yeah, because I know even like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, like he'll do a lot of his own stunts, or they'll have a stuntman do it, but they'll really swing across from a building to a building instead of just doing it, And that stuff looks so much better when they really do it. You can tell, and I'm sure CGI will get there one day. But I like watching a movie knowing they really did these stunts and stuff. It just makes you more excited about it, and it just looks better. It really looks better.
Oh, there was one thing I thought it was pretty cool, and it's something I want to tell. But if you put the two DVDs together, Unbreakable and Split, the cracks, the shattered glass on front of them, they match up.
They actually line up.
They line up together.
Yeah. So
I thought that was kind of cool.
If you have both movies, go put them together.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're like us, you'll go, it does!
That's awesome!
She told me that I put it together, and I said, babe, it does! And I ran and look, it does!
And here it is. Unbreakable was in 2000. So that was, and Split came out either 2016. Yeah, 2016. So 16
way
years.
Later, dang. So another 16 years, we'll get part 3.
Just look forward to it. 16 years.
Yeah, 15,
well, now 14
years now, yeah, whatever.
It's 2018, people.
Get with the times. But so I think that's it. So we'll give it a rating we always do out of 5. What are we going to do on this one? Out of 5 split personalities.
Oh.
How many split personalities? Well, does that mean that's really half of what we're saying it is? Or is it double what we're saying it is? I don't know. But out of 5 split personalities, I give this one, I'm going to go with a 4. I liked it a lot. I really liked it a lot. Yeah, we still don't have a 5 yet. Do we have a 5 in this one? I don't know.
I think you might have said
about the Christmas Story might have done a 5.
You said it, well, because we did 2 separate ways. Like if it was 5 based on a holiday movie, and then 4 based on just a movie. Just
every movie in general. Yeah. That's right. God, good memory. That's why I'm with her. That's the only reason.
That is the only reason.
But yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I liked it a lot. I thought it was intriguing, kept me going. It was it kind of kept to a realistic side. It didn't get too far out of the wackiness. Maybe a little bit at the end, but for the most part, it kept realistic. Yeah. All the actors, there wasn't one actor or actress that I was like, they ruined it or anything. Every character was good.
Really realistic and believable.
So what do you think out of 5?
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Yeah. I'm borderlining 5 because I am such a huge M. Night Shyamalan fan.
You almost said Shyamalan Ding Dong, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just said Shyamalan. I was going to say it wrong. But no, I'm a huge fan of all of his movies. No matter what people say about them, I just find them amazing. And this one is right up there with being great.
So a strong 4.
A strong 4 plus.
Almost about to fall off.
Yeah, it's like 4.
If we're going to 4.5 maybe if we were doing that, which we're not. So.
Yeah. So yeah, it's bordering a 5, and I'm just loving it. Yeah. I just love it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Good movie. So definitely a high recommend from us.
Yes.
Don't know what our next movie will be. We haven't picked it out yet,
nope.
But hopefully you will join us. Make sure you subscribe, like.
Down.
Oh yeah, down there, huh? Is it subscribe? Ding, ding, ding. Subscribe and like, share the movie, share this, whatever. You do whatever the heck you want. You know what? I don't care.
Don't do whatever you want. Like us.
No, you're your own person. You don't have to listen to us.
No, you do. If you're gonna watch this, like us, okay? If you're already at this point of of us, then you clearly like us, right?
If you watched this far, then I'm sure you somewhat enjoyed us. Either that, or you're cringing so bad that you couldn't stop.
You're letting all your friends watch it and see how stupid we are.
Look how cringeworthy these people are. But anyways, I think the shot's kicking in. But anyways,
just now.
Yeah, just now. So maybe we need another 10. All right. I don't know why I drag out the end too long. Just end it already. I know you're done. We're done. We're done. Tink and check. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah. Split.